Fine, if you think you're so clever, then try it, he said, nonetheless outwardly feigning indifference and inwardly stupidly hoping Potter might do something spectacular after all. He was Harry Potter. It must have counted for something, and Draco couldn't afford to be choosy. "What's your price?" he asked. Potter blanched. "Do I have to have one?" "Yes," Draco said firmly. "I don't want any more favors from you." "Right, okay," Potter shrugged. "I'll tell you what I want in return when I think of something. And if the theory is true, which it probably isn't. That's not how things are done. Name your price now." "No." A muscle in Draco's jaw tittered. "Then at least tell me the Granger's theory." "No." I should hex him, Draco thought. I should hex him and send him flying out of the courtyard and back to the common room. Granger probably didn't have any useful theories, and Potter was just having him on. Curiosity was a bitch, though. "Fine," said Draco through his teeth. "Let's see what you got." Potter nodded, looking grim and determined. He took 2 steps forward. Draco took 2 steps back. "Do it from over there," Draco warned. "I can't." Potter was worrying his bottom lip. "Stay still." Then he took off his glasses and put them in his shirt pocket. However odd that was, Potter walking up to him and grabbing Draco's cloak was odder still. Rain hit Potter's face and he grimaced but didn't pull away. Draco expected Potter to pull out his wand, but Potter just stood there. His eyes were so very green. Draco realized that Potter intended to do a mere second before it happened. Potter's lips touched Draco's, and Draco's couldn't move. He couldn't even breathe. Potter kissed him. Slowly, deliberately. His lips soft, their pressure firm. The scent of Potter's hair filled Draco's nostrils. It was pleasantly familiar. Draco had slept with it last night, his face hidden in the hood of Potter's cloak. Potter's tongue grazed Draco's bottom lip, and then he pulled back abruptly. Draco's lips felt hot, tingling and pulsing together with his heart. Potter kissed him. "I kissed everyone at least twice. Will he kiss me twice?" Draco wondered. And then he remembered Potter had most likely been lying. And then he remembered Potter had said he meant to test the theory and cure him. And then he noticed the rain had stopped. Even the courtyard seemed brighter and less gloomy. Potter looked gloomy, though. Gloomy and worried, but it was hard to read his expression clearly. Draco's senses returned to him slowly. Potter has cured him. Draco owed him again. "So what do you want?" Draco's voice sounded husky. He cleared his throat in an attempt to hide it. "Sorry?" Potter's lips moved as he spoke. Something lips away did when someone spoke, but Draco had never thought to stare at them before, to trace their shape with his gaze and remember their fullness and the way they felt against his. "Potter kissed me." Was Potter aware that Draco was a boy? Draco knew some boys preferred to be with other boys, but he never thought Potter was one of them. Draco blinked and tried to remember their conversation. "You said you'll tell me what you want in return if it works. I guess it did, so..." Potter shook his head. "It didn't work." "What do you mean, it?" Draco looked up. The cloud was still there. It was high above Draco, small and so white it almost glowed, but it was still there. Of course it didn't work. It was never supposed to work. Realization hit him like a bludger. Hermione has a theory. We're playing truth or dare. I kissed everyone, at least twice. The kiss was not meant to be a cure. It was only ever meant to expose him. And Potter looked guilty. Draco could imagine it all so very clearly. Granger had a theory about Draco, about what might cheer him up, and Potter was there to kiss him and prove Granger right. Draco didn't dare to look up at the tall windows to see who might be lurking there, to see if Potter has completed his dare. They'd seen Draco Cloud turn white and soar after one brief kiss. Draco clenched his hands into fists, and at least he didn't owe Potter anything. Not this time. This time Potter got what he wanted. Perhaps you should fuck me, he said, and looked back at Potter. I'm sure that will heal me completely. Potter's eyes widened. Draco felt his cheeks heat up. His own words conjured images he didn't want to have in his mind. No? Pity. I'd love to be able to go around and tell everyone Harry Potter fucked me to health. What a story that would be. Draco narrowed his eyes. I'd also love to go around and tell everyone how Harry Potter likes to sneak around at night and kiss other boys. That'd be a good story too. Don't you agree? I do. Potter stepped back. His eyes were cold. The Prophet would love it. I suggest you to ask for Rita Skeeter when you contact them. You'll make her year. Potter turned abruptly and stumbled on the steps leading up the courtyard entrance. Draco didn't even have the strength to laugh as Potter took out his glasses and put them on. Potter disappeared and the courtyard darkened again. Heavy raindrops hit Draco's nose.